Hey, welcome back to Total Access Gaming. This is Chris, and we're playing the pixeled remastered version of Final Fantasy I on the Nintendo Switch. We're going to start off today with a brand new party. They just released this game a day or two ago for the Nintendo Switch. Super excited. So I am really ready to go and play this old school game that's been out for eons and eons. For you kids, I'm sure your dads all played this back in the day. Maybe, I don't know, but it's a classic. And so right now we're doing the naming of the characters as one does. One of the great things about these time-honored games is you really get to put a little bit of personality into these characters, and you can give them some fun names. So we are doing that right now. Not the most exciting way to kick off an adventure, not the most exciting way to kick off a video. But you know, once we get these names locked in, we're going to be off to the races. So we're going to toss in our fourth name over here, and I'll tell you a little bit about why we named these characters what we named them as we go through the game. But for right now, you can watch me click some buttons, select some letters, and hit the accept button. All right, we have our four names. Who are they going to be? First person is Maxwell. He is going to be a warrior. Number two is Bish. He is not going to be a thief, is instead going to be a warrior. I'm looking for lots of hit points, lots of defense, lots of attack. This is going to be a real strong arm kind of game, and we want two absolute beasts up front. Sparky, we're going to change from white mage to red mage, and we're just going to lay into the bad guys, both with some offensive magic, but also with some healing. And then number four, Nova, we're going to go white mage, and we're going to go for just an absolute huge healing, reviving machine in that white mage. Begin the game with this party? You bet your bippy. The world lies shrouded in darkness. The winds die. And the seas rage. And the earth decays. Oh, this is terrible. But the people believe in a prophecy, patiently awaiting its fulfillment. White on white text. When darkness veils the world, 4 warriors of light shall arrive. After a long journey, 4 young travelers did, at last, appear. And in the hand of each was clutched a crystal. And there they are, clutched in the hands of our 4 warriors of light. All right, confirm, cancel, open, close, move, switch party members. Anything else we need to know? All right, let's close that. One of the nice things about this pixel remastered version is you can go into configuration and you can scroll yonder hay down to boost. And we can turn encounters on and off, and we can also adjust how much experience and money we get from the battles. So this is why this is awesome for making a video. Final Fantasy is a huge grinding game, which means if we need to get where we want to go, we're going to have some levels, we're going to have some money, and that's going to take time. You would literally just watch me fight 50, 60, 70 battles. That's no fun. This will reduce the time of me just slaughtering creatures, and we can focus more on the adventure, more on the story. And if our characters get too powerful, we'll back off the modifier down to 1 or even 0, and then we'll be in good shape. All right, let's see what's going on with our characters. Anything going on upstairs? At the castle, hello, hello. The king is searching for the prophesied warriors of light. Aha, those crystals, you must see the king at once. Lead me to him. Welcome, travelers. I am told you carry crystals. Is this true? There they are, floating above our heads. Ah, it's just as Lucan's prophecy foretold. When darkness veils the world, 4 warriors of light shall come, and we have come. Chancellor, your majesty, we cannot be certain that these are the warriors foretold by the Thomas. Ah, a doubter in our midst. Ah, the king, yet they stand before us with the crystals. Nobody else has crystals in this whole world. I cannot dismiss this as mere coincidence. Crystal bearers, there is a task I would like to ask of you. Would you rescue my daughter, Sarah? I just met you. You just met me. Oh well. Garland, a knight once in his majesty's service has abducted Princess Sarah, and I ask for your aid in the name of his majesty, the King of Cornelia. Garland has taken refuge in the Chaos Shrine, which lies to the north. We tried to save the princess ourselves, but Garland is the finest swordsman in the kingdom. Nobody can match him. I've heard that you wish to journey to the continent to our north, and the bridge leading there was lost long ago, making it impossible. If you rescue Sarah, I will have the bridge rebuilt. Now go, and do not fail me. You bet. I will rescue your daughter, even though we just met 2 minutes ago. And we're off. Castle Cornelia, we'll explore it a little bit more later. One of the nice things about Final Fantasy is eventually you find this really sick key, and then you can get in all these locked places and you get treasure, treasure, treasure. All right, we're in Cornelia. Was that the name of the city? The best way to find is to go out and in, and ta-da, Cornelia. Good and dandy. All right, warrior, red mage, Nova. We have $500 bucks. Let's go buy some better weapons. Hello, sir. Welcome. All right, it shows here with the blue check marks that we have knife, staff. That's no good. We want some rapiers. It gives us 9 more attack. Yes, please. I will buy 3 for a minor 24 gil. I'll buy a hammer for my white mage. And that's all I want from you. Goodbye. Farewell thee. Our mages need some magic. Here's how the magic works in this game. You get so many magic slots, and you buy the magic that goes in those slots. Each magician can have 3 spells. So our white mage over there is giving us the thumbs up. She can have cure. We definitely need her to have cure as one of her level 1 slots. Yes, we will buy it. Deals damage to undead. Yeah, let's throw that in slot number 3. You never know, you never know. And raises defense of somebody. Yes. Red mage. What are you going to have? Cure? Yes, let's throw that in the 3rd slot. And let's save the top slots for some offensive, slaughtering black magic. Let's head next door to the black magic land. Fire, sleep, focus, and thunder. We can only buy 2. So we're going to go with thunder, of course. His name is Sparky, after all. And sleep. Sleep is a sweet spell that affects all of the bad guys. And that's what we need right now, is say we get into a fight with 4, 6, 7, 8 bad guys, to be able to try to put them all asleep, that's the winning ticket. All right, we need to equip those swords. Let's go down to equip. Maxwell, he's holding a knife. That's no good. His attack is a 10. Let's throw that rapier on. He's at a 14. Same thing with our next contestant. And same thing with Sparky. You're all holding rapiers. The red mage is a good fighter and a good mage. He's kind of a master of all, you know, just a kind of jack of all trades. White mage, let's put a hammer in your hands and let's MC it out of this town. All right, before we go rescue anybody's daughter, we need to get a couple levels here. So let's just meander on. There's that bridge that's not built. Well, King, hope you're ready to get it going. Battle number 1. 3 goblins, and they got the ambush on me. No problem. Let's do some fighting. We're going to start with the top guy. When he goes down, it automatically goes to the person below it. We destroyed them. Alright, our guys went from level 1 to level 2. Hit points, 35 to 59, and strength and stamina for Maxwell. I like it. Bishop is up to 63 hit points, got some strength. Sparky got a little bit of everything. And Nova got some intelligence. Good enough. Let's grab maybe one more level, and then we'll hand... Oh, I love the mini-map. Oh, check this out. That red arrow, that's us. All right, let's get them. There's 5. I want to see how good our 4 can do against 5. No problem. No problem. Not much damage. Oh yeah, even the white mage can take out a goblin. These guys are just warm-up stuff. That's all she wrote. That got us to level 3 thanks to that experience multiplier. Maxwell, 86 hit points and some agility and stamina. Bish, 67 hit points, considerably less agility and stamina. Sparky got some agility and luck. And Nova has gotten some agility and stamina. So am I seeing this correctly? Let's look at our characters really fast. Yeah, look at the difference in hit points. Despite Maxwell and Bish both being warriors, they have a huge difference in experience points. And look at Sparky with a little itty bitty 34 life. Hex, Nova has 59. All right, Sparky, we need to get that up. Let's see if we can't grab one more level. I'll tell you what, I think we're ready. Oh, never mind. It was meant to be. Goblin, goblin, goblin. Good enough? Good enough. Let's go back into the nice villa of Cornelia. Let's go to the inn. What does one do at the inn? They immediately sleep. Charge 30 gil a night. Well, it's no Drury Inn, but it'll do. Oh yeah! I'm glad all 4 of them slept in a room with no door, peacefully, while 4 mages are over here pounding their laps next door, also with no door. Not a problem. That's perfectly normal in Cornelia. Alright, what is the last thing we need before we run off to rescue daughters? We need to go to this teapot shop, which is the item shop, and we need to buy something called a sleeping bag. Sleeping bags allow you to, I don't know how better to say it, camp out, but you heal up all your hit points. If we had more money, we would have gotten the tent. That also gets your magic back, but we don't. Potions will drop the last 200 gil we have, and potions will heal us up. We have 2 life. We have lots of life. We have 2 buckaroos left. That's okay. We're going to have a whole lot more when we get back from daughter rescuing. We're going to save our game. File number 1, save complete. All right. Yeah, anyways, that mini-map, check that out. Those yellow dots are the places we've been, the castle and the city. And I wonder if once we get up here to Garland's place, if his will become a yellow dot too. 3 goblins, they're terrible, but 2 goblin guards. All right, you attack him, you attack him. You take out a goblin, and you take out a goblin. Let's go. All right, so the goblin guards are doing far more damage than the goblins. That's not super good. All right, the team leveled up. They're level 4. Maxwell, 112 life. This guy is just literally turning into a tank. And strength and agility. Nice. Bish went from 67 to 94 life. That's what I was hoping to see. Strength also up to 12. Sparky, he got 2 hit points. He is absolutely not rising to the challenge when it comes to hit points, but oh well. Strength, stamina, luck, it's all good. Nova 62 life, so we might need to swap Nova and the Red Mage just for a minute while they get this whole life situation taken care of. And maybe over a few more levels, Sparky will get some more lives. But we'll see. Why am I not using my spells? I'm saving them for once we get up to Garland's place. Because when we use a tent, as we will right now, we just went inside. Excuse me, I'm going to go step outside for a second. We're going to use our items. We're going to use a sleeping bag. And we're all just going to cuddle into one sleeping bag and get all of our hit points back. Fun fact about my characters. Character number 4, her name is Nova. Actually, character number 3, now that we swapped her around, we have named her Nova because our family has recently rescued a dog that we named Nova. And she's half white and she's half black right down the middle of her face. And she was in a Kentucky kill shelter. And so we had the privilege of bringing her into our family. And now we have 2 dogs, a Australian Shepherd named Evie, and of course Nova, the white and black dog that you saw on the screen. All right, let's jump in to the Chaos Shrine, and let's go straight up here where one would keep daughters. That's the bad guy, and presumably that's the daughter. Hello, Garland. The king will have no choice but to exchange the kingdom for his daughter's life. Cornelia will be mine. Oh, who's there? He was just monologuing. Humph. The king's lapdogs. Do you have any idea who you're messing with? Yes, we do, actually. You really think that you have what it takes to cross swords with me? Very well, ... I, Garland, will knock you all down. All right. Ye, who is named after a Christmas tree decoration. Let's tussle. Attack. Attack. Let's swing that hammer. Let's get him. You. Thunder on Garland. Nice. 20 damage. 25 damage. 16 damage. 37 damage. So well over 100 damage in our first round. Nova's a little hurt. So we're going to attack magic. We're going to use Cure on Nova. And Sparky, let's do another Thunder Slap. All right, so far so good. Everybody's life looks pretty good. So this is going to be an all-out battle round. And looks like we can use Thunder one more time. And let's go. And that's all she wrote. The disintegration of Garland in a very pixelated manner. And we will celebrate. Cue the music and level us up. The question of the day is Sparky gonna get some hit points? Maxwell, 5 hit points, agility and stamina. Bish, 5 more hit points, agility and stamina. Nova, 23 more hit points, agility and intelligence. And Sparky, 36 up to 62 hit points, thank goodness, and some intelligence. All right. Wakey, wakey. You've come to rescue me? I am Sarah, Princess of Cornelia. Words could never be enough to thank you. This is the first time anyone's ever defeated Garland. Clearly, he was alive. And anyways, you must accompany me. No, you must allow me to show you my gratitude. Please accompany me to Castle Cornelia. Okay. The four of us nod our heads. The screen fades into blackness, and we automatically transport back to his kingship himself. Thank you for returning my daughter to my side. There can be no doubt that you are the warriors of light from Lucan's prophecy. You should hear the prophecy in its entirety, ahem, if I may. When darkness veils the world, 4 warriors of light shall come. If they cannot gather the shards of light, the darkness will consume all. This isn't rhyming. The 4 crystals will never shine again. Now I hear that a crystal can be found on the continent to the north. Well, that's where we're headed. Restoring light to the crystals is our only hope of ridding the world of the monsters which plague it. I will have the bridge to the north rebuilt as promised. I pray that you succeed in restoring light to the 4 crystals and to the world. All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So it looks like our objective is to bring light to those 4 crystals towards the bottom left side of the screen. First crystal is in the north continent. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. The king. Sarah's thoughts are always with you. I can tell we've known each other so long. Just a minute, says Sarah. Yes? This loot has been entrusted to the Princess of Cornelia for many generations. It must be really important to you. When he abducted me, Garland took it as well. I want you to have it. It might aid you on your journey. We obtained the loot. Sweet, thank you, Sarah. I hope we can play it. I mean, it'd be awfully terrible if it comes to that critical point in the story where we need to, like, have an amazing song happen, and all we're doing is plucking our way to disaster because we can't even do a C chord or something like that. Anyways, the bridge. Orders from His Majesty. We are to do our part to fulfill Lucan's prophecy. And look at them go! Okay. What does this bridge have to do with the prophecy? Good question. The 4 warriors of light are here. They're here in Cornelia. Hey, that's us. Well, super duper. Boy, they built that bridge in a hurry. I'm sure it's really stable. I mean, after all, 6 seconds of construction does wonders for bridges. Anything else we have to do in Cornelia before we go? Are we damaged? Yes. King could have at least healed us up. Pish, posh, magash. Come on in, $30 a night, pleasant dreams. You can stay right in the beds that we did not change from last time. Who? Ha. Good enough for me. All right, we're at full life. Nova 85 hit points, Sparky 62 hit points. Let's keep it that way for now. Goodbye, Cornelia. You're a good village, but we got places to go, we got people to see, and I'm going to save my game because that is what one does after they defeat sword masters named Garland. All right, level 5, and we're heading to the bridge. Wonderful pixelated view. And so, their quest began. as the four warriors of light, they felt overwhelmed by the great task destiny and some king had placed before them. They did not even know the true significance of the four crystals they held in their hands. The crystals that once, long ago, held a light that shone so brilliantly. The time for their journey has come, and the time to cast off the veil of darkness and bring the world once more into light. And with that, let's go! Hey, thanks so much for joining us today. This has been a great start to the pixelated remaster version of Final Fantasy I. Next video, we're going to cross this bridge and see what happens. But for right now, we'll wrap things up. If you wouldn't mind liking and sharing this video, that would really help this channel so much. But more importantly, I hope you have a great day.